More construction headed to New Albany. Hello everyone, I'm Connor Steffen. The city has been plagued by various projects in its downtown. Now nightly lane closures are expected as the Sherman-Minton continues work to restore the bridge. WHAS11's Taylor Woods and photojournalist Aspen Hester show us how the construction project is impacting local businesses.
Some New Albany businesses are concerned as more construction could affect the flow of their business. Spring and Elm Street in New Albany will have nightly lane closures as the work continues on the Sherman-Minton Bridge. This isn't the first time this southern Indiana city has had construction, and businesses like Viva Art have felt the effect of construction all summer long. Registration has been down with several class cancellations because people can't get across the bridge.
It used to be that we'd have every seat in here full, and then, pandemic happens. We scraped by through that, and now we're hit with the bridge being closed. People don't want to book a class because they're not sure if they can get here on time, or they booked a class and suddenly they can't because the bridge is closed, the road is closed.
Baldwin added she's happy for a fresh repaved road, but she feels if there is a notice given ahead of time, Viva Art can adjust their schedule and plan classes around the construction schedule. In New Albany, Taylor Woods, WHAS 11 on your side.
LMPD is investigating after a deadly wrong-way crash on I-265 this morning. Police say they responded to the crash around 5 on 265 near Bardstown Road. Officers say a car was driving westbound in the eastbound lanes before hitting a box truck head-on. The crash led the car to catch fire and shut down the road for several hours. The driver of the car was pronounced dead on the scene, while the driver of the box truck was uninjured. Police say they do not know if there were passengers in the car. Police are also investigating a deadly shooting in the Russell neighborhood this morning. Police say they responded to the shooting just after 9 this morning on 29th and Cedar Street. When officers arrived, they found a man who had been shot multiple times. He was pronounced dead on the scene. Anyone with information is encouraged to call the anonymous tip line at 574 LMPD. Gun violence continues to be an issue in our city. The latest numbers from LMPD are on par with the numbers of homicides and shootings we saw this time last year. So far this year, there's been 306 non-fatal shootings and 113 homicides. Now, one Louisville group is hosting conversations about guns and their impacts on people taking their own lives in domestic violence. Today, the Shawnee Library Moms Demand Action met with the community, hoping to show people how guns impact the everyday lives of Louisvillians.
Because you never know who else within the group has been affected by what you have been affected for. You hear other people's stories, other people's struggles, and it makes a big difference.
Organizers say they want to see more legislation passed, including stronger background checks on gun sales to help curb the violence.